Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you the Draw a Customization Tiling function under the Tiling menu. When I press the Tiling button, a menu appears where we can make all the floor coverings. First of all, I will show my appearance as contour and material from Show Material so that the linear areas are clearly visible. I will quickly introduce the menu on the left side. The plan we see here is library. There are various layout alternatives showing the layout of our stones. As we see here, in the single brick section there is only one type of layout alternative, two layout alternatives. In the double brick section, multi-brick for multiple alternatives, various straight wave lines when we want, or when we click on the border option here we can access various design alternatives. Tile library, a menu with our range of ceramics, more precisely our range of floor coverings. We can select categories from the various products we see here where we can make choices about the size. First of all, let's go to our plan library first. I'm choosing an empty room here. In this room, let's say I want to implement this or that plan layout. I got my continuous plan here. When I drop to the ground, as you can see, all my ground turned into this plan. I double-click on the floor. When I double-click on the floor, the plan view appears. When I click on any tile, we see newer menu from which we can make some adjustments. Here, groove join can be used for all the ceramics in the area we want. Can change the colors of the joint filler in between. We can increase or decrease their thickness if we wish. These are exported directly to the AutoCAD environment as DWG. All layout alternatives will look as we designed them. From HR we can also change the placement angles of these stones. I can get in here at any specific angle we want. Likewise, I can change the tile thickness from here. I am going to change this value to 0 degrees. If I want this tile to start from here, I can drag and drop the tile to the desired place. When I click on the whole section, I can see all my areas. If I want, I can click on the tile in any area when in whole section, and I can return to that room again. For example, when I click here and chose single again, I can come to this room. I can recreate the design I want in the same way here. Now let's just consider this section. Let's create a distinctive pool environment under our seating area here. When I click on the rectangle option from the menu above, I can create a separate residential area like you see here. I can always follow the design I made in 3D from the upper right corner. As you can see here, the area I created came standard as parquet, but if I wish to come here, let's say from here, so that I can extend what we call the herringbone here and make my floor. In the same way, let's say we want my sizes here to be 700 by 600. This way we can make our design here. If I want to change my tile types, I can go into any category I want from here. Let's say we like a product from soft marbles. I'm not looking for 80 by 80, I'm looking for something more like 60 by 120. I like these stones. I drag it to my floor and drop it. Our whole ground has changed towards here, but I don't want to throw an 80 by 80 stone here. The system will ask me a question. Here I'm referring to size of the current ground based 60 by 120, but I was trying to drop a tile 80 by 80, so new size will be 80 by 80. Here, under drawing this, as we can see from the section, we can see our manufacturing charts. We can print out our alternatives as PDFs as it is. Let's continue exploring our menu in the same way. When we click on Process Chart, as you can see, we have angular tiles in all rooms. We can print out the plans as layout and cutting list. So, if we have confidence in our measurements on the site, we can deliver these layouts directly into the hands of our team on site. We can print them out and manufacture them. When we look at the regional processing table, we select this region. Specific to this area only, when we want to see the cut areas, we can press Regional. In a moment I will also show the complete import to AutoCAD. If we want to build a border on this side, look over there, I'm going to make a bordered design in that area again. I'm coming back to the plan library again for this bordered area. I will choose a flat layout for these edge tiles. As you can see, we were able to make a coating here with a flat layout. I continue around the same way. I can think of a completely different design for the interior section. If I choose from the bordered areas here, I will come to Waveline. Let's say all. Let's go into a room we've never designed. Let's say that for this section. We wanted to. As you can see, our curbs have been placed around it. Again, for the interior of this, you can choose from single brick or double brick. I can put any design I want in the center field. In the same way, I can also place the veneers of my stones here. I come to any kind of stone I want. Let's say we choose our ceramic here, for a light color, or use a more distinctive color. Let's come to the ancient briquettes. As you have seen, we have a wide variety of stone alternatives. What I want here in the triangular area when I place any stone, this time I will say original, this time 3D when I place a stone in the field, this time I'll say original, because here, the other thing I want to show here is that you don't necessarily we don't have to carry ceramics. Let's come from here and say let's erase these plans. We don't want any of our stones loaded here. We can again use the tile library as we want. Let's say we have a different type of coating that we want here. I came from this type of coating. I've overlaid it on my plan. On this one I've placed, when I press the F key, I can lay his plot. Or we have a grid option here. Let's say show grid. After saying show grid, here I will place them side by side. Let's say we have two varieties. In this scenario, after selecting both my tiles when I press the F key, I can spread both of them all over my neighborhood. I got it back. I put my F key there. I place another stone on my grid here. I chose all three. I pressed the F key. I want to make irregular placement when I select three elements. I say random fill. This was not partly random either. Click to location mix. I place my ceramics all over my room in a mixed way. In a nutshell, this is how the tile module works. In our tiling module, if we want to transfer the design we have made to AutoCAD environment, I exit the tiling module, just like we did in all the other modules. When I go for drawing, W-hole, CAD drawings. If you just want to get the output of the tile, deselect other options and click export. First we save our design. I clicked Save Local. We have just made a pair of architectural plans of our design. As you can see, we have grouting gaps. You can see our borders around it, our joint gaps here. In all the designs we have made, we automatically create the architectural plan duplicate. We were able to get the architectural design out. Thank you for listening to me. Have a good design.